أنا طفل وأحلام بأن أحيا وأن أكبر. أنا طفل وما ذنبي بأن أقتل.
And is the whole issue of the animal doctrine. Because as we know, Palestinians to Gaza, animals, get there. So you want to remember the war So the fact that they killed Israeli soldiers is not a case of murder. Now, there were clearly Israeli civilians who were murdered. I'd be willing to bet in the final analysis, however, Hamas did not murder any of those Israeli civilians. But be that as it may, whoever murdered those civilians, and in my mind, committed a war crime. I think that most of the Israelis who were killed were either soldiers, who I think are legitimate targets, or they were civilians who were killed basically a reflection of Israeli propaganda. What's also quite stunning about this whole issue is that nobody talks about why there was a breakout. Nobody talks about the fact that this was a concentration done. Victims, they were in this concentration camp, and you had a breakout on October 7th. Hardly surprising. This is not to excuse the murdering of civilians that took place at the hands of Palestinians. I'm opposed to killing civilians for sure. But again, that I think is just part of the story. You have a much more complicated story at play here. And the more you talk in detail about what happened, the clearer it becomes that Israel bears a great deal of the responsibility for what happened that day.
كلكم شفتوا طفل جدو واخوه خالد اللي صورته قبل اسبوع تقريبا. اليوم بعد جهود من اللجنه المصريه قدرنا نلاقي الولد جدو. هي هو اخوه خالد موجودين حاليا في المخيم.
كنت بغاد الدنيا كنت ابوي شافوها وامه حين شلته ضليت ماشي صرت اشيل واتغير صرت حملت مع الناس.
حقك علي.
بموت مش اسمه. طبعا عيلتي تشتتت كلها، الام اخذت البنات وشرطت، الابن برضه يعني طلع وفي يعني واخذ اخوه وطلع فيه مش كيلوات يعني. الحمد لله ربنا لطف فيهم. اولادي كلهم كل واحد عنده حلم، ابن جدو عنده حلم إنه يصير استاذ. يلا يلا خليك مرحبا.
أجرك على الله يا روحي، أجرك على الله يا روحي.